How you that day, my people? Welcome back. This is your boy again, Adamslink. I hope so that day. Okay, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you guys are watching this video from. Well, guys, guess what? UK media recognized Bobrisky as a transgender and also an activist and also a philanthropy and also as an entrepreneur. That's how UK media describe Bobrisky, writing good things about him. In fact, a newspaper personally published a page for Bobrisky. I don't know who sponsored that, but UK media wrote something really nice about Bobrisky, and that it is, guys. They called him as they said it's a I don't. He said according to what they wrote here. Let me just read it. It's very light. A transgender celebrity and social media star who served a short term in Nigeria jail has described how she had giant cow delivered to help feed her fellow inmates. Idris, who is known as Bobrisky. Okay, just if you can get your hands on that newspaper in UK and read about it, the way they describe him, describe her, and how they talked about her. So why is UK media publishing this now at this critical time? That is the question. Why are you guys saying that he brought giant cows to feed the needy, to feed his fellow inmates? Bobrisky once donated chairs to prison. The videos are there. And also, he said he fed the inmate as well. People made them feed. Inmate go come outside now, go talk say, Bobrisky no come jail. They no see Bobrisky just in case the matter goes to court. All the inmates there go testify on behalf of Bobrisky. They say they see Bobrisky was in jail. They see all the time. In case if they ever go court, that is exactly what will happen now. So I don't know why the UK newspaper is publishing this, but we know very well someone sponsored and paid for it. Someone sponsored and paid for it. Well, I don't know because that's how we understand newspaper over here in Nigeria. If you want to be talked about specifically, you sponsor the page or a certain place on the newspaper to talk about you specifically. Except if you commit crime or any political issue or any trending news that you do not sponsor, no, naturally it will just be on front page of newspaper. But this kind of one, I don't know if it was sponsored or if they just came across the story and they decided to interview some few persons and publish the thing. So meanwhile, Bobrisky, well, I think that's a +1 for Bobrisky. I don't know how he's going to assist her, sorry guys. It's like, I am like a baby. I know this person is a male. Then tomorrow they are telling me to refer to that person as a woman. You know, my brain is not that matured now to start re-educating myself. You understand? That's why I'm really, I don't know where to stand in between. So she. So I don't know how it's going to affect her, if it's going to assist her in the upcoming investigation or not. So then let's talk about Falana and VDM. Falana granted an interview yesterday speaking to Sahara reporters and also talked about VeryDarkMan, the defamatory statement VeryDarkMan said about him. I'm going to play you a video, guys. I'm going to play you a video of Falana speaking to a Sahara reporter, just few part of it, about 4 minutes, so that let us listen to what he has to say concerning the whole issue and the step he's willing to take. He already said he's going to pursue a civil case. He's not going to pursue a criminal case against VDM.
Be talking about money. And if you look at that tape very well, you know, I think the guy was alleged to be sane. First, I said that my father will help to write a letter or whatever. But you know, Nigeria being very corrupt, we may need 10 million naira. He didn't say he was going to give me 10 million naira. in the so-called private discussion with somebody. It was somebody else who now decided to interpret the recording by now saying, oh, I'm disappointed that Falana can take 10 million naira to write a letter of pardon. Oh, I used to have respect for him. You know, so it was totally uncalled for. And if you now say, I'm your uncle, as we are being told now, why did you not put a court through? This is the allegation flying.
Exactly, guys. Exactly. We support VDM over Bobrisky matter. That one on one side. But let's be honest. VDM interpreted that thing as if it's sure. You cannot say if this is true, I am disappointed, I used to have respect and all those kind of things. You can't say that now. You can't say that. I don't know how somebody will just support one place. You will not think in between. The person I create you on this life, for those of you who is just thinking one way, the person you are thinking one way for, now I create you on this life. It's only God that doesn't make mistake. That you say never. He can never make mistake with him. But you are fully a human being. They do you for village. They do you for village. Person like you, and you're not going to know it better for this country. Because you now just follow one way. Somebody can be right and also be wrong. He made a mistake. He is the one that defamed Falana, not the audio. I hear someone will say, why Falana no go meet Bobrisky? You know the reason I go school. Those people asking such questions. You know reason. You are asking Falana may go meet Bobrisky. Bobrisky tell you say na he do the audio. Bobrisky na he did the audio. How can you prove that is Bobrisky that recorded that audio? Because of merely by emotions. Because he will believe VDM. Because he will believe the audio is Bobrisky. But how can you prove it? Is it not the proving that VDM is trying to prove? So you are telling Falana to go and meet somebody who to go and meet Bobrisky who said she's not the one, and law and Nigeria law or police investigation has not concluded that it was Bobrisky. You are telling Falana to go and meet Bobrisky. VDM will even open mouth will tell Falana say, if you are suing me, you will sue Bobrisky as well. What concerns Falana and Bobrisky? Nothing. A Falana name was mentioned on the audio tape when VDM claimed say na Bobrisky. Bobrisky never claimed that na he record am, na he call Falana name. Reason. Put emotions aside. Reason with your head. Put emotions aside. Until Bobrisky open mouth or say, I am the one that recorded it, or police investigation prove, and he is found guilty of it. That is when Falana will have such effrontery to go and sue Bobrisky. How can you sue Breeze? Sue an audio? BDM should properly apologize. Properly apologize. Any man make no dey lis ten to anybody. No matter how right you are, if you do not have something that, okay, like something to restrain you back, no matter how right you are, you will not fight favor. That is just how you will lead to your distraction. You can never be right in this, like entirely right. We understand the system, but you offended somebody through finding justice. It is only right to say, I beg, I don't want to concentrate on that. I don't want the energy to go to where I offended people. I am sorry I offended you, sir. Write an official letter. I am sorry. It was not my doing. I reacted out of emotions. I am sorry for defaming you, sir. If he doesn't say so, you know how Nigeria they think. Few years coming, they will say pin this thing on Falana, on Bobrisky. So people should understand why a man is trying. People should understand why a man is trying to clear his name. Good name goes a long way. Oh. You guys might not understand.
Is it true that you were going to, or that you had collected, because they say I had collected 10 million naira, to write a letter of pardon for a convict. Again, as I said, it is not part of our practice.
Let me get your perspective on things. You've mentioned that you will pursue civil proceedings instead of criminal charges against VeryDarkMan. Why did you choose this route? And I'm sure you have also explored the Cybercrime Law Act in order to file charges against him. Why have you decided to pursue civil proceedings instead?
Frankly speaking, many people, including senior lawyers, suggested that I should file a criminal complaint. So in February this year, the National Assembly amended the Cybercrimes Act and removed all those provisions that relate to libel or defamation. So today, a person can only be prosecuted.
So I will advise you guys to go and watch the interview. You know, we are talking about, you see, all those people, you know, if Falana should go for a criminal case, which is right to do, Nigerians will still say, oh, he's victimizing VeryDarkMan. So I think that's the reason why it's not going to cybercrime, it's going to civil. VeryDarkMan do the needful. There is no pride. Before he even do him, before he even do himself, write a letter of apology and post it. There is nothing that will happen. It's not going to remove one hair from your skin. Drop the pride. We know you don't feel come National Assembly to talk, but they say people still feel like that was not apology. You don't say right, say me fast, forget. People still feel like that is not apology. Write an official letter addressing it to Falana himself, apologizing. It's finished. You say now your uncle. Say he fight for fella rights. When the time was hard, military rule, this guy was fighting for fella. I say people they vanish. Oh. You know if you talk too much. Oh. Just write it. This man said he never spoke to Bobrisky. Don't put yourself in the midst because you are the one that is the alleged person who they talk. You know, yesterday I said, VeryDarkMan is not the whistleblower. You now say VeryDarkMan a whistleblower. You guys are unserious. Is VeryDarkMan the original manufacturer of that tape? There is a person who released it to VeryDarkMan. VeryDarkMan is profiting from it. Let's be honest. And at the same time, fighting for justice, which we agreed we are supporting. But VeryDarkMan is not the whistleblower. And it can be argued in court. VeryDarkMan is not the whistleblower. VeryDarkMan is not the whistleblower. Whistleblower, if they ask VeryDarkMan, where do you get this thing from? Now person sent it to him now. He's saying a person, you already said somebody sent it. That person that sent it, they say he's known, he lives abroad, Abi. That is the whistleblower. That guy is the whistleblower through VeryDarkMan. I think it can be argued in court. There is no need to bash each other over here. If you have any knowledge about these certain things, enlighten me. Enlighten me. I'm willing to learn. I'm willing to listen. Enlighten me if you are a lawyer. I spoke to a lawyer the other day and I kind of like agree with what he said. People, they thought, charm man. Okay. Let it just be there. And I think that should be the end of this video. Thank you very much for watching the boy Adamslink. Catching